Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Crypto.com Crocoin, and I also want to take a look at the overall crypto market, see where Bitcoin's headed, and kind of just see where the overall market is headed in the short term. So without further ado, we're at 11,500 subscribers. When we reach 25,000 subscribers, we're giving away a loaded lion NFT, so subscribe right now. Let's hop into this video. So guys, we are up just barely. We're still chopping around. We are up 0.22% on the day. Bitcoin dominance at 48.89%, down about 0.1% since yesterday. When you exclude stablecoins, we're sitting at about a 50.89% Bitcoin dominance level. Guys, the liquidity is still moving into Bitcoin. Still moving into Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is still coming up, but really we're chopping around. We've been chopping around for the past 3-4 months right now. Yeah, basically I would say the last 5-6 months. And when you look at the weekly chart, you can see we are chopping and chopping and chopping, and I expect this to happen probably for the next few more months. I am leaning into a capitulation event to bring us down to 21,000, especially because in the year of accumulation, the year leading up to the Bitcoin halving right here, usually you have about 6 to 7 months that wreck the bears, and then you have about 6 to 7 months that wreck the bulls. And right now, well, that's what's happening. We're trading sideways and to the downside, wrecking the longs, wrecking the bulls, and I do see this playing out something like this with a capitulation from time capitulation with volume drying up right here and giving us a impulse wave to the downside. But I do expect that there are many sellers that are not here anymore. All the sellers have already sold when it comes to altcoins, so I do expect a swift recovery once we bounce off of this. But that's just what the idea that I'm leaning into. There are many more things that could happen. We could have a continuous chop. I mean, something that would be max pain in my mind would be something like a move to the downside here to 21,000, then a continuous sideways chop past the Bitcoin halving with very low volume. I don't think that necessarily that's a high likelihood of that happening, but that is something that we should talk about. We should also talk about the idea of the volume being basically non-existent and us being pegged at this $26,000 price level with sideways price action for an extended period of time. And when I say an extended period of time, I'm talking 6, 8, 12 months in that range there. But 26,000 doesn't really have a significant amount of support, so I do expect if we do have a continuous sideways chop for us to come down to say that $21,000 price level. What does that mean for Crocoin? Right now, Crocoin is trading sideways as you would expect. Not surprising at all, as Bitcoin is just trading sideways. But I do expect a new low to form on Crocoin, especially if Bitcoin makes that capitulation to 21,000 right about here. If that happens, then I do expect Crocoin to make its way to say 4.5 cents, maybe even 4 cents. I think 4 cents would probably be pushing it. There's been lots of people talking about 3-cent Crocoin. I think that it's kind of a reach. I don't really necessarily think that that's a high likelihood scenario, but I do think that making a new low is something that you should expect, especially if Bitcoin's volume dries up, and especially if the capitulation event goes to the downside on Bitcoin, then I expect a 4.5 cent price target of Crocoin. So be patient, guys. If you're around right now and if you haven't capitulated already, now is not the time to be selling, guys. I'm seeing some interesting things over on the crypto Twitter space. I mean, people capitulating right now, talking doom and gloom. Well, that's kind of the past. Right now, it's just a wasteland. Everyone's gone. It's very boring. It's sideways price action, and this is a very crucial thing that we need. We need this, guys. We need this in this 4-year cycle for us to be able to have a true Bitcoin hype cycle after the Bitcoin halving. We need everybody to leave. If everybody doesn't leave, and if everybody doesn't capitulate, then we won't have the hype to come back. There won't be any hype. There won't be anybody to buy when we're going to the upside. It's max pain, guys. It's max pain. When the sellers that have been holding on right now capitulate to the downside because they have to. They don't have any money to spend. So they have to sell their investments. We capitulate to the downside. And then the institutions start buying up at, say, 21,000, maybe even a little bit lower. And then we start to see this move to the upside, this quick V-shaped recovery to the upside. And the people that sold the bottom, and they can't buy back in because they have to use that money for living life. That's max pain, guys. When they sell the bottom and they can't invest, so this is when the institutions start buying up. It starts making its way to the upside, and the people that sold the bottom can't enter back in until we get closer to the previous all-time high. That is max pain, guys. That is max pain. Keep very close eyes on what's going on in the world, what's going on with the Bitcoin price, what's going on with the crypto space. Lots of things are changing, guys. Lots of things are changing. Big things are happening. You need to learn to read between the lines. But if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Also, go follow me at 333 Blacksea over on Twitter. I do lots of giveaways. We do giveaways on the channel. We do giveaways on the Twitter. So go follow all of our Twitters. I'm thinking about giving I'm not going to say what I'm going to give away just yet, but I'm going to give an NFT away probably this week. So keep your eyes open on that at 333 Blacksea. Also, please consider becoming a member on the channel. Go below this video or to our homepage. Click the join button. You get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, trade signals, more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I, as well as when we reach 100 members on the channel, we're going to be giving away $500 worth of Bitcoin to a different member every single month leading up to the Bitcoin halving. Super excited about that. Love giving back to you guys, but that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching.